What's going on, Aquarius? Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. It's Craft and Conjure with Aquarius Moon Tarot. If you're new here, I read tarot, Lenormand, oracle, so forth and so on. So if that's your thing, go ahead and click subscribe and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. And make sure you hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Returning subscribers or visitors, how you been? We're about to jump into the energy of Aquarius. Today, for this reading, I shall be calling on one of the goddesses that I am very fond of. We shall refer to her as the Lady of the Crossroads, Woman of the Liminal Veil, Woman of Shadows, Goddess of Witchcraft. Lady of the Crossroads, do we have an opening energy for the collective sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3. Each of you, men and women included, have 3 aspects within yourself. Ladies, maiden, mother, crone. Gentlemen, sun child, young warrior, god. There's a couple ones that men go by, but you're following me on that. Take time to connect with all 3 aspects of yourself. For when you do that, the balance that you seek shall be brought forth. For it is more than just light and dark. There are many levels of light within light and many levels of dark within dark. You too must learn how to tame those currents. And we're out the pocket with the 9th card. Ooh, what's going on? Okay. All right, we shall roll with these, and I heard one more. For who this does not resonate with, do not force it, okay? I'm picking up dissatisfaction, heartbreak, loss, betrayal, a sense of isolation that a few of you have brought onto yourselves because your emotions might be running rampant currently. For as you can see, this is the 5 of Cups. You can see the water, the emotions. She's turned away from them. She's dissatisfied, and she's not embracing them. Something didn't go right. I'm picking up that a relationship might have gone ajar. Maybe a certain business agreement. A few of you might have put in quite a bit of emotional work and feel that you have yielded no results. And in reality, by you looking away from everything, that's not going to prepare you for what's coming, which is actually I guess you could say, a Hail Mary from the universe. This Hail Mary will be a very chaotic and sudden shift. It won't be bad, nor will it be good. In fact, depending on how you embrace this sudden shift, passionate change, fiery alteration. Depending on how you view sudden and swift and fiery change is how you will view this. Some of you will be quite excited and quite open to that change. Also, I'm hearing that those that are looking for a gentleman to come into their life, he is coming. there are some ladies coming into the lives of a few gentlemen as well. They are earth signs or have earth in their chart, or they just love nature. The other one is a fire sign individual. Whether he is an actual fire sign or there's a lot of fire in his chart. But this change of the Knight of Wands is going to be swift. It's going to be fast. And it's not going to have what many would call structure, I guess. It's going to be the fire that surges you out of this Five of Cups. And as it surges you out of this Five of Cups, it's going to completely eradicate anything that is behind you. So, pretty much, for lack of a better term, the universe is going to set ablaze what holds you back in the past pain and torment. Whether this is in the form of a person, ladies, if you got out of a relationship, or if you are lonely, or if you just want some companionship for the Christmas holiday, then be perceptive. He's not going to come in like, a horse on fire, but you have to be perceptive. Okay? But this shift and this change, after all the smoke, not the smoke with the fiery embers kind of chill out, you're in reality going to come into the Page of Pentacles. For those that have felt that many of the ideas that they have put down in the past didn't come to pass or didn't work for them, you can expect a renewal and a nice little flow of sparks of seeds and so forth and so on that you can plant and watch grow. Now, as these plants, you have to, again, this is not something that you can just kind of do. This is something that you have to do, which is the Hermit. You cannot force what you plant to grow or sprout before it is time. You cannot rush this process. And I picked up that maybe a few that might resonate with this part did rush a process in the past. If you did, it's no big deal. We have all done it. But as this phase of the Hermit comes into your life after the Page of Pentacles runs its course, you see the light. You have all the knowledge of the past, and you can also look back at the past and say, you know what, that really wasn't that much comfort for me. And I need to make sure that I don't do that. So when I start to do that, I'm going to tap into my light that I hold to guide me. Because if I don't, many sleepless nights will occur. So the whole thing is, do not rush anything after the Page of Pentacles, because it has to take time. Okay? Lady of the Crossroads. Thank you. Yes. Do not rush the procedure or the process or the seeds that you plant. Instead, allow the Hermit phase and the time as the Hermit to be a time where you can continue to align yourself with what it is that you planted, what it is that you want to bring to fruition and to manifestation. Because if you don't and you try to rush the process, you're going to have plenty of sleepless nights. You're going to go through a minor dark night of the soul, and whether this makes sense to anyone or not, it can be self-induced. Yeah, I put myself through a dark night of the soul one time. I'm not saying that you create situations that will put it there, but the universe might say, okay, there's some lessons that you have to learn, or your deity or spirit guides, angels, so forth and so on might put you back there so you can learn. Because we as humans, sometimes we just have to try it the hard way, don't we? No one's immune to that. But coming out of the Hermit phase, you will avoid the Nine of Swords, and in reality, the Eight of Wands, which will be the movement that you desire. Fast, sporadic, quick movement. So which one will you choose? The Eight of Wands or the Nine of Swords? The Eight of Wands simply just requires for you to be introspective of what you planted and to tend to your garden and to work on yourself. The Nine of Swords dictates and indicates that you didn't want to wait, you wanted it now. So which one is more appealing to you? And when things start to flow and come into motion, you will become a very generous person. Not only that, but you will be deeply connected to Venusian energies, as well as Earth, and you will pretty much, for lack of a better term, emit an abundant, prosperous energy. So that sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? But you have to be willing to allow that introspection to occur. Sometimes it's not good to rush things, but we as humans, we have such an exciting nature within our soul to be curious and to make things grow. We're curious about what it may be, and sometimes we can rush it. For the ones that are looking for love, it will be coming. This popped out like it's like you're going to pick me whether you like it or not. So I'm going to connect that to the Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups coming out for love. Lady of the Crossroads, let's close this out. And final, a few of you can expect some travel later around this spring. But also, it's more than travel. Many of you are moving on from that Five of Cups. Many of you refuse to be the Nine of Swords again, or the Hermit in reverse. You now realize that by taking those amazing energies from the Page of Pentacles, which also, when I see it, I see it's kind of like to me, it's kind of like a mini ace, if that makes any sense. It can connect to a woman, a man, but also to me, I pick up this time, it is very potent seeds of inspiration, and not so much creative inspiration that wouldn't, I mean, everything has a foundation, but this is more inspiration to build foundation, like houses, businesses, so forth and so on. Books, if you're a writer, it'll be a good time to jot those things down. All right. But a lot of you are just moving on from the Five of Swords. You're moving on from the past. A few of you might be traveling. I did pick up that when you start to launch things to the universe, you might start reconnecting with those you love. A few of you might be going on traveling expeditions this holiday season. Well, it's Christmas, Yule, so forth and so on. Or just the holiday season. So I do sense a very cheery time. And for whoever resonates with this, Aquarian gentlemen, someone's very excited for Christmas, and someone's very excited to have you in their corner. Okay? But yeah, a lot of y'all are just moving on past that five. You're realizing that your emotions can be used to benefit your progression. And instead of turning away from them and not wanting them near you, you're embracing them. Because you realize that's a piece of who you are. And it's just as important as anything else. Okay? Thank you, Lady of the Crossroads, for assisting me with this reading. That's all I have for you, Aquarius. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, I created a group. I'll put all that stuff in the description below. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace, y'all.